Yo, another crazy story. That's kind of funny, but it's kind of sad. You know Antonio Brown, right? Former NFL star, ex-Steelers player.
Right.
You know he got a big ass mouth, always talking. I don't even know. I think he just talks a lot just to hear himself talk or to just publicity. You know, all publicity, bad publicity is good publicity. And especially since he's out of the spotlight, I think he just wants to say shit, which is crazy. I don't know why people are always like that. But anyway, he took it too far. This guy went on and he said, so he was basically talking about the whole relationship between Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. And this man had the audacity to say, which I don't have audacity because he always talk like this. He said that Travis Kelce needs some black pussy. Oh, my bad. Okay. Should I have said that word? Yeah, I can say that word. Yeah. Needs some black pussy. I mean, that bro is washed. Now, he said that because people have been going around on the internet talking about he's not playing well anymore, right? He's no good, right? And Taylor Swift has usually been at his games. So I think she was at the first 2 games of the season, and she's been MIA from the last 2 games, right? So there's been rumblings, or maybe they're not together anymore, or whatever. And so now he just played the other night, and he had one of the best games of his life. Yeah, right? I think he had maybe 8 or 9 receptions for 84, 85 yards or whatever it is. Touchdown, winning game touchdown. So he played very well. She wasn't there. So people are saying maybe they're not together anymore, whatever the case may be. But Antonio Brown comes out and says something like this, which is it's a racist comment. It's a horrible comment. Like, why would you say something like that and just get everybody up in a roar? It's crazy why you would make that kind of statement. First of all, who do you care who Travis is with? That's not your woman, right? If you want to go date a black woman, go date a black woman. Why do you care what the other man or who the other man is with? It doesn't make any sense. So I guess my question to you is, why do you think Antonio always says all this stupid shit and get himself in trouble? Do you think he's just looking for attention, or do you think he really believes what he said about Travis, that he should really be with a black woman, and why? So what do you make of all of this mess?
So AB is as you said, known for saying some outlandish comments, doing some outlandish behavior. He's done the rounds on the podcast and other things. I think he's trying to do his own, what have you. I'm almost numb to it.
Okay.
Right. At this point.
Right.
Sadly, some people have said maybe there's some CTE stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Maybe he's dealing with that.
Right.
Saying that.
They're gonna blame it on that.
Well, those that know him, those that have been around him for a long time, saying he wasn't always this way. So there could have been something there.
Okay.
I don't know. Now, in terms of what he said, I can't speak for everyone.
Okay.
But some of us would like a little bit more black pussy in our lives.
The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice?
I don't know about berries or juice. I'm talking about pussy. I'm not talking about food.
Oh, you ain't talking about food. Okay. My bad.
I'm just saying he mentioned that,
Right.
I'm just saying maybe that is applicable to some people, right? That we need more of that in our lives.
So what does he care who Travis is dating? What does he care where Travis is dicking his stuff?
Well,
dipping his stuff. Well, he is dicking it, but anyway, yes.
Listen, why do we all care? Why do we care? Because we care. We care because these people are in the public eye. These people are celebrities. We talk about these things. Who's dating who? Who's stupping who? And all that other stuff. But here's the thing, man. It's all nonsense. the truth of it is, and I'm sure I won't gain any friends for saying this, Travis has slowed down a bit. And I would dare say it had nothing to do with who he's dating. I saw it last season. Others have seen it. He's a great player. He's getting older. It's okay.
Like, yeah, all the players, they're going to get older.
I don't think there's anything.
But he had a great game the other night.
No, he had a great game. Listen, he's not trash, right?
Right.
And we're comparing Travis to Travis.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like the older Travis to the younger Travis. Right.
So I mean,
you don't get better. Right. You don't get faster.
Right. So even in that, we're saying, hey, you're not the same, but it's still comparing you to you, right?
Yeah.
So
right.
So if you compare him to maybe some other tight ends, then he's still crushing it. But when you compare yourself to yourself, well, then you've lost a step. And sometimes that's unfair, but it's reality. So he's not playing the same. I just think it's not attributed to a woman's anatomy, a woman of a specific race,
right?
Anatomy. So
you don't believe in the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, and I ain't talking about food. So you don't believe in that?
I don't believe that is the cause of him missing a step or not playing well, or I don't think.
Well, I ain't asking you that now. I'm asking you something else.
Well, I thought we were talking about.
Well, we were, but side note. You know what I'm saying, Doc? I'm just curious. That's the whole difference, man. I'm just side note.
Wow, black. Listen, I like juice.
Dark, light, medium, whatever.
I mean, listen, man.
Right.
I've had fruit punch.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
I've had fruit punch.
What, we on Family Feud? Good answer. Good answer. Yeah.
I've had different kinds of juice, man.
Right.
A lot of different berries, man. So
okay.
It's all sweet and good.
It's all sweet and good. But let me ask you this. How disrespectful do you think that was of AB to make a comment like that to Travis about Travis's woman? It's about both of them, but do you think that Travis should just go and punch that mother effer in the face for making a statement about Travis and his woman? Like, how disrespectful do you think that was?
Well, no, I don't think Travis needs to put his hands on anyone behind something like that.
Should he talk to him?
No, listen, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I'm sure. Listen, I'm sure both of them, for that matter. I'm not saying it's right, but they've heard far worse. Listen, he's a professional athlete walking into every away game that people are yelling at him. I'm sure he's heard far worse. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I think also they would look at the source. I think we talked about like AB ain't been right in a minute. Okay. So. So I think from that standpoint, they're just like, I think a lot of people are just kind of like, oh, that's just AB being AB. And it's all right. It's okay. Listen, I'd be hard pressed to have a bad day being Travis Kelce.
Yeah, well, that is true.
Right. Just being him alone. Oh, and by the way, put Taylor Swift on my arm.
Like, come on, man. Exactly.
Do you really think he even heard them comments from Antonio Brown? Like, come on.
Oh, no, he heard them because they going around here.
But I mean, like, did
it affect him?
Right. That's what I mean. Did he, like, no, he's not worried about that.
He's on top of the world. He just has a new show that he's hosting. I think, Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity? That he's hosting. He's on top of the world. He, on the New Heights, he admitted himself, obviously, that he is what it is. He's accomplished so much. He's not even worrying about all the noise about he's not the same Travis as he was before. He's still playing at a high level. It is what it is. I mean, he knows he's getting older. I mean, but I don't think it's I don't think the part of whether he is not the same Travis as he was before in terms of his playing ability. I think it's just more disrespectful when you're coming at me and my woman. For another man who, because I listen, You think if he saw him in person, if they just crossed paths, you don't think he would have a word with him?
No, listen, I think Travis would check him. I don't think Travis is a punk.
Right.
And he shouldn't. You don't want somebody speaking ill of your woman, right? So you got to step up for that. I get that, but I mean, if you have a chance encounter, and speak your mind. I don't even think you need to go send them.
The goons?
Yeah, you have to go send the goons after him behind that.
But let me ask you something. Is it speaking ill of his woman if he's just saying that I think Travis needs some black pussy?
Well, that's what I was saying at first, but you were saying this so disrespectful and this. I'm like,
I think it's a disrespectful comment, but I don't know if it's disrespectful towards her.
Well, if you're saying that her puss ain't good enough because she ain't a black woman. Like, yeah, I mean that she might find that disrespectful. She might say, "I think my puss is alright." Like, I don't know. Like, she may feel the need to defend her puss.
Well, I think it's because Travis back in the days did date black women, right?
No,
I think he did, right?
He was. So I think that was clearly he's trying to take a shot.
He's just trying to take a shot at him for what purpose?
Right. So
just because he's AB.
Well, listen, you're talking about something else. I can't get into something. As I always say, I can't talk about motives. I can't talk about intent. I can talk about the action.
Right.
I don't know what's in the dude's head.
Right.
I can talk about what you did. I don't know. I have no idea why you did it. You know what I mean, right?
Okay.
Like how you rationalize that, how you got to that point.
Right.
That's between you and your God. But I can comment on what I saw, what we hear in the action that you did.
Right.
And I just don't think I just do not think it's that big of a deal, man. Like it just is, like I said, chance meeting, you might want to say something if the cameras are around, blah, 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 keep my girl's name out your mouth, blah, 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 the customary obligatory comment, whatever.
Right.
And, but anything beyond that, I don't think that's what it is. I don't even think he heard him. I don't mean that literally.
Yeah.
I just think they're just in different places. And listen, and Travis is in that space. He's in that space now where he's got sponsors and to where like he has to respond to, like many of us wondered why Jay-Z let Solange kick his ass in an elevator, right? Like it's just different. You get to a certain level.
We didn't really wonder why. We knew why he did.
No. I'm saying he wondered why that he just took that ass beating, not because of what he did, but because of who
he is.
Right, who he is. Right? Like
because it was AB.
This ain't reasonable doubt, Jay-Z.
Right.
This is corporate NFL.
He had a lot more to lose.
Right. He's a business, right? Like you can't just go hauling off and swinging back and jumping out and acting like you just right. Like not. That's what I mean. We know why he did it.
Yeah.
But Travis is getting to. He's hosting a television show. He's a pitch man for for any number of brands and so on. Like you got
millions of dollars a deal with his New Heights. Absolutely, everything's going on great for him. He has everything to lose.
Right. You're not trying to sacrifice any of that.
Right.
By going back and forth with AB or stepping to AB.
Right.
Especially when universally people are feeling like something wrong with AB. Like the dude's off center anyway, like come on, man.
Yeah. I guess at the end of the day, like say it happened to you or me, I know we're not him. We ain't got that much money, but it's almost like when someone is kind of like attacking your woman, you're still a man at the end of the day. So I think yes, if they did cross paths, he probably would. I don't know if he could help himself. I just don't know if he could help himself.
Well, hopefully he's got good people around him.
Yeah, right? to stop that.
Yeah, to stop that. I'd hate to see him lose or sacrifice anything that he's worked so hard to build. Yeah. Because someone who's known for being reckless and being inappropriate said something.
Right. And it's because AB has nothing to lose at this point.
Right. He's got nothing to lose. He talked about how much, I think it was on the Pivot. He talked about, I think it was the Pivot. I think I'm fucked up. Quote.
Right.
Quote, end quote. Like, yeah, I'm fucked up. When they were talking about his finances. So,
gotcha.
This is him saying this about himself. So,
okay.
like, yeah, he's got lots to lose.
Yeah, well, listen, He didn't lose a step. Travis is still doing his thing, and I hope that they're very happy. Listen, now I like them together. Listen, they should be together. They seem very happy. Travis is still doing his thing, and yeah, AB is just gonna be AB, and it is what it is. So they're bigger than that, right? Yeah.
Indeed.